Hello, everybody.
Hello, Nick.
Welcome to A More Perfect Plate, episode 10.
10?
This one...
Wow, look at us.
I know. This one is about indigenous foods to America. And we're on a little bit of a tight schedule this week because I had an event. Bridget has travel.
You know, summer. Just trying to limp through.
I just got done doing the research about 15 minutes ago.
So we're thriving. This is going to be a great episode.
And we're going to have some fun with this one. I have props.
Oh, well, and also it's fresh in your mind and a surprise to me. So you know that's our best.
It's gonna be great. I have props, and This is gonna be about all of the wonderful foods that are indigenous to America, not just the United States of America, but the Americas as two continents.
Oh, okay. Good clarification.
It's going to be about some fun facts that I discovered. And if you want to learn more, you can read the full dispatch or listen to the read where I read all of it. So our first thing is this wine from Italy.
Oh, okay.
I thought about
not a Bridget wine.
really torturing you.
Yeah, I was like, this is not a Bridget wine.
And doing an American native grape.
Oh, no, bad.
There are, in case you didn't know, there are two main types of grapes in the world that people sometimes make wine from. One is called Vitis labrusca, and one is called Vitis vinifera. Bridget, if you had to guess, which one is the one that makes the best vino?
Name the first one again.
Vitis labrusca and Vitis vinifera.
Vinifera.
Bam.
The first one sounds like Lambrusco, and I've had Lambrusco.
Nailed it.
Yes, look at me and my wine.
So this is vinifera grapes. This is an Italian Montepulciano di Abruzzo that was dropped off with me earlier today as something I should try because there's a deal on it that ends today.
Oh, great. Let's try.
So we're going to try it. So this is Italian Montepulciano, but guess why it actually is a product of the Americas?
I was going to say, how are we tying this to this episode? Because it's distributed here.
That is true.
Yes, it is.
But
okay, it's not
almost all grapes in the world are grown on Vitis labrusca rootstock. Vitis labrusca is what brings us things like Concord grapes, and it is originally from the eastern United States. There's this little pest called phylloxera that
this little pest.
It's a louse. When people came to America from Europe, they planted their Vitis vinifera grapes here.
Okay.
And they didn't do so well because they got eaten by these louses because the American grapes are used to these louses and the European grapes aren't. It's like the measles, but backwards.
Good.
Then the Europeans thought, well, maybe we should take some American grapes, plant them in Europe, and see how that goes.
Okay, good tie-in.
They brought all the louses back, and in the 1880s and 1890s, all of the European grapes, pretty much almost all of them got destroyed by the louses. It was a problem. So how they fixed it was they took the American rootstock, the Vitis labrusca rootstock, crossed Vitis vinifera vines onto that rootstock, and that is basically all of the wine in the world today comes from rootstock from the eastern part of America. So even when you're drinking the world's finest Chianti, overwhelming odds are you're drinking an American food.
Can I say something? I like to look at the labels now that I understand wine a little bit. And this one is imported by Grape Juice LLC in Denver, Colorado. So there you go.
Grape Juice LLC.
Okay, what do you think? It's
light, it's fruity, it's Montepulciano.
But it doesn't look as light. Well, I don't know what this kind of wine is. This actually tells me nothing. So
it's a great European label.
Yeah.
No tasty notes.
It tells me nothing.
Yeah, so Montepulciano di Abruzzo is a very common, easy drinking table wine from Italy. Comes from the middle part of the country. They do have a little map there.
I see the map, yep.
And it's just an easy table. It's great pizza wine.
It is like chuggable red wine, which doesn't usually exist in my opinion.
Could put a little chill on it.
Yeah, I could. Okay, I could get on board with this. It is like definitely not the wine I would normally drink, but this is a great Tuesday night wine.
So that is our first fact. That is our first fun fact. That is our first American indigenous food, and it is wine from Italy.
Okay, that's hilarious.
If you've enjoyed the start to the podcast, keep coming. All right, let's bring out the next prop. Let's see.
All right, the next prop. I like that everything we're consuming is actually just considered a prop. Oh, good. Ta-da! Okay, here, I'll make some room.
We have chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa. This is going to be hilarious to see. Oh, mild, Nick. Are you a mild salsa guy?
That was kind of what we had.
Okay.
And Sarah will eat it.
Oh, I can't open it. I can't do it. Can't do it, Nick.
Yay!
Do you know something? Did you notice something weird?
No?
I am right-handed and I open jars with my left hand.
Oh, that is weird.
I know, isn't it odd? I feel like probably I've always done that.
When Simona has problems opening glass jars, I'll call you for
my
giving
left
her...
hand. Yeah.
Well, because she's left.
Yeah, but
so...
she's actually left-handed. I'm not. Okay, great.
So, chips.
Chips.
Tortilla chips. They are made from...
Tortilla wheat.
Corn. These are corn chips.
Oh, okay, fair.
Corn.
To be honest with you, I said wheat because the corn ones I'm used to being yellow.
Oh, yes, this is, regular.
Yeah,
not
okay.
bleached corn.
Yeah, fair.
Corn is from Mexico.
Can't wait to hear how this all ties together.
Did you know that corn has constantly had to... Corn is like literally invented by human beings. It is not a plant in the wild.
Really? Non-GMO white corn is what these are made from.
All of it is a human invention. It is one of the most important crops in the world, and it was invented by ancient Mexicans. So it was originally a wild grass called teosinte.
Teosinte. I feel like
Teosinte.
Sinte.
Teosinte? I don't know. Teosinte?
Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay.
It had tiny, hard seeds, and it did not look like corn.
The wild ancestor of corn, it's called.
The people, the Mexican people, they were, proto-Mexicans, as you might say. They continued crossbreeding it, saving the best seeds, the softest, the tastiest seeds, replanting those. And over 6,000 years, we eventually got corn.
A few years.
And in the rest of the world, it is not called corn. It is called maize, of course.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's called corn in America because we called it Indian corn.
You're doing great.
And they got... So 17th century North America, we called it Indian corn instead of maize because, that was too hard to use that word, maize. And it was Indian corn. And then eventually we dropped the Indian because that was too hard to, say all those words. No, it's just corn.
Also not politically correct, I'm sure.
Probably not. So it is now called maize in the rest of the world and Indian corn. Nope, corn.
Corn.
Here in America. But your corn that you enjoy, whether it's corn on the cob, corn that goes to animal feed, corn in your chips, corn in your tortillas.
All corn.
All comes from humans inventing this plant.
So, but American humans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mexican humans. They're Americans.
Yes. Okay. We're in both of the Americas. Right. Okay. How soon I forgot. Okay. Well, I didn't know that because it seems like a plant that would not have been human invented.
They GMO'd this before there was GMOs.
Except these ones are non-GMO white corn.
We are all in our non-GMO thing, but these people literally just said this grass looks good, ate some seeds, and kept playing the best ones.
Don't you think this graphic looks like wheat, not corn?
I agree with that.
I was looking right at it when you asked me what these chips were made of.
The graphic on there looks like wheat. They have a thing on their barcode that looks like that.
It's really cute. I like the graphic.
Have you ever looked at like a bag of masa harina or something like that and seen nixtamalized corn listed as the ingredient?
No, I haven't. I don't know what that is. Masa
what would you? So like like what you use to make tortillas.
Oh yeah, I've never made a tortilla in my life.
If you saw nixtamalized corn on ingredient list, what would you think of that?
I would think it sounds scary, but maybe does it mean it's mashed up?
Thanks for asking, Bridget.
Oh, you're welcome. This was not set up.
So one of the great things that was found in this proto-Mexican civilization that evolved into the Aztec Empire and other ones is that they figured out how to nixtamalize corn.
Nixtamalize.
Which these little, corn, these little tiny things. And getting the kernels off was really hard. So they dried everything.
Okay.
Because that made it easier to get the kernels off.
Okay.
And they then had to rehydrate them. So they would put them in water, soak them. And they found if they had some lye in that, wood ash, like the farmers in Ohio.
Yes, with the bark.
Yes.
Okay.
They found if they did that, it tasted better. And not knowing, they put niacin in the corn.
So that is still an ingredient we eat?
So we still treat corn with lye or industrial lime. Just shake it off. It stops pests. It stops a disease that is called pellagra, which is very bad. It's an iron deficiency, effectively.
Oh, okay.
And so by doing this process, these people like unknowingly figured out that they had no niacin problems. So when Hernan Cortez came over, took all the corn, brought the corn back, they planted it in Italy and Spain and the American South, and they just ate the corn without doing anything to it. And they all started having niacin deficiencies and got kind of stupid because it's a really important vitamin in developing your brain and other things. And they never learned from the Aztecs about how to prepare the corn. They just took it and grew it themselves.
I mean, so I didn't know you had to mix it with lye. But we don't do that now. So now all corn just has that?
Well, we fortify it artificially.
Come on.
Because you'll see that a lot. And also, like, people take multivitamins now.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not people, though. I just let all of my vitamins be deficient. That's the healthy way to do it, right? What's next in your bag of props?
What is this?
Wild rice.
It's grass.
Yeah, wow, actually,
Did you know that wild rice is not rice? It is actually grass.
Truly, this looks like a bag of lavender.
That is
wow.
grass. So everything, we have our wild rice soup in Wisconsin. Cream soup, rice, shredded chicken. There you go. That's a soup.
Parched, not parboiled for a roasted flavor. This is crazy looking. My wild rice doesn't look like this.
True wild rice, and I believe this is true wild rice, is from the Northwood people.
Minnesota.
It is a grass, not rice, like the white rice you are used to at your Chinese restaurant.
But even not the wild. So the only ingredient in this bag is wild rice. That is the only ingredient on the ingredients list, which I'm not sure I've ever seen ever. But my wild rice is multicolored usually. I'm sure
there's got to be something done to it.
I'm sure there's other ingredients. This truly, if you're not watching on YouTube, is a like a purple bag, and so the little window that shows the rice looks like lavender, and so it's tripping me up.
Yeah, it is just a dried grass seed.
I want it to smell like lavender. Wow. Okay, I never knew that.
The Ojibwe people or the Chippewas, as they're also known sometimes, who came this way from out east. They're like migration stories, kind of fun. Said, keep moving until you find where grass grows on water.
Okay.
Did I get that right?
So
is it grass grows on water?
Alongside the water?
Yeah, find the place where food grows on the water. Literally, food grows on the water. And they found these ponds and things in northern Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota that this big grass grew on, and they knew that was where to stop. That's what they say. So they go out. There's laws about this to this day. There's the Great Lakes Indian Fish and Wildlife Commission that governs how the people go out and get their wild rice / grass seeds. They take a canoe no more than 18 feet long.
Okay.
One person canoes. You have a pole, kind of move around your pond. The other person has paddles made from cedar sticks. They're cedar sticks that can be no longer than 32 inches.
Why are these rules?
To keep it traditional and from overcropping.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like a reason.
They bend down the grass into the canoe. They scrape off grass seeds into bags, and that's your wild rice.
Is that still how they're doing it?
That's how they do it. And it's actually smart because you leave the grass there, so it's shelter for ducks, which eat some and keep everything safe. Some of the seeds get put down into the water. They grow again, so you're regenerative. It's pretty smart.
Okay.
But wild rice, it is not rice.
I am baffled by this. Why doesn't it say grass then on this ingredient?
I think we just changed. We all know what we don't know what it is.
I don't know what. Okay.
Who needs real science?
Sorry. That's all. Great. That's a good sneaky one, Nick. Thanks.
Let's see.
What else is happening in that box of tricks? Oh, this is a good one.
Maple syrup.
Yes. Ooh, tapped maple syrup is what we're looking at, which is delish.
Maple syrup comes from maple trees.
Yes.
It was the OG sweetener in the Americas. We tried some of this as a sweetener in our one drink, the American Farmer one.
Mm-hmm.
There is a bonkers story that was used to explain where maple syrup came from. And
there is a bonkers story.
It's from the Anishinaabe people, which is a kind of blanket for the tribes of the Iroquois, the Ojibwe, like all the, I didn't know that till recently, but that came up as like a preferred name to describe this group of American Indian tribes that live around the Great Lakes and kind of New York and stuff. They have a story that maples used to run thick syrup straight out of the trunk. No boiling, no work.
Maples? Is that the name of
maple
like
trees?
people?
The maple trees.
I thought you were saying like
syrup
people.
Came straight out.
Oh, I would love that.
And all you had to do was just sit out under that tree with your mouth open, and the syrup just came
I love
right
it.
to you.
So they just pour it right in this bottle.
And when they found out that you could just sit there with your mouth open, they stopped working. They stopped tending the gardens, stopped mending the nets, they stopped teaching the kids. And it was bad. Because the kids were running around like crazy.
The nets were not mended.
It's bad. And as much as you might want to live on maple syrup alone, not the great idea. So, Nana Bozo,
sure,
who appears to be a Loki-like figure. I am not an expert on this, but from my research, he appears to be a Loki-like figure.
Okay.
Trickster type.
Trickster.
He went down to the river.
Oh, I see.
Filled up a big old basket with water and climbed up to the top of each maple tree and poured the water in there until the syrup thinned out to sap.
No.
And he told those people, this is how it's going to work from now on. If you want syrup, you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to gather it. You're going to have to boil it. And it's only going to run, a couple weeks in the spring. So you still have to do all those other things that you did, all that you need to do. So get back to your mending, get back to your farming, and watch them kids.
Because he poured some water down the trees. This is a tall tale. Yes, it is.
I thought that was a fun story.
My favorite memory of maple syrup is learning about it at Covenant Harbor as a kid. Like we used to live across the street, and we would go to Maple Fest, and we've still gone in recent years. And there's a bag on a tree, and you learn all about how they process it in that like little house, the shed. I don't know. They do something with boiling. I don't know how maple syrup is made. I just remember learning about it as a kid, and only parts of it have stuck with me.
That's
you can learn about it in March at Covenant Harbor.
Let's see. What's our next prop?
I will say this is another great pure ingredient that the only ingredient is Wisconsin Grade A maple syrup from Tapped.
The people at Tapped are awesome people.
Wonderful, yep.
Fabulous family. Great quality stuff. Let's see. What's our next prop?
What is it? A can of something.
So this is because I couldn't find a good prop for what's discussed in the episode.
Oh boy.
So we're going to get there. Bear with us. Clam chowder.
Oh, yum.
Guess
condensed clam chowder.
What was served at the first Thanksgiving and what wasn't?
Clam chowder.
Mashed potatoes were not on the menu.
Neither was turkey?
The only thing we know, we have one written account of this whole situation. And we know that, where is this? We know that there was 4 men from the Pilgrims went out fowling and came back with enough birds to feed the whole company for close to a week. So some type of birds, ducks, quail, maybe wild turkeys. We're not sure. And then the Masowitz people, the local tribe, they went out and killed 5 deer and brought them back.
Okay.
So that's all we know. 5 deer and enough fowl to feed the company for a week.
Oh.
But there were probably clams because there were a ton of clams there, and they liked their clams.
Okay.
And what we know they also had was succotash. And if you want to know more about succotash, read the dispatch or listen to the read.
There'll be more.
But I really like the Thanksgiving thing because we have our traditions about this, and we have our we're recreating the first meal.
But we're not at all.
Turkey was not the centerpiece. It was the venison.
Oh, God.
So if you want to do your, throwback
I don't.
venison.
And game meat.
No mashed potatoes.
Oh, sad. No thanks.
No gravy.
No green bean casserole.
No green bean casserole. No pie. There's no wheat crust.
No cranberries?
No cranberries.
So just clams?
Clams.
Clams and game meat?
Succotash, which is
Count me in
beans
sick on
and
Thanksgiving Day.
squash
I
and
guess
corn
I
all
would
together.
eat
It's
that.
delicious.
Yeah, I would eat succotash. And was there bread?
There was no bread.
Okay. Count me out.
No bread.
No rolls.
No rolls.
Bummer.
If you are interested in a throwback Thanksgiving, there's lots of great resources out there. But it was a game-focused one with sides we're not really sure about, but probably succotash. I skipped the next one. It was going to be a cedar plank.
Oh, but you didn't have a cedar plank to bring me?
I had a wrap.
With
I couldn't find
salmon
it.
on it?
So that's our number 6.
Okay.
And I thought this is actually very interesting. One of the things you learn in school is to be a civilization, you need to have agriculture.
Okay. That seems fair.
The tribes of the Pacific Northwest say, not so fast.
Why?
They were not farmers. They were not
Oh.
planting crops. They were able to exist solely on the bounty of the Pacific Northwest
yeah.
oceans and coastal things. And they were so in tune with nature and the beloved salmon, which they did cook on, this is not some modern gimmick to sell more stuff. They cooked their salmon on cedar planks. They had a first salmon ceremony.
Oh, like their own Thanksgiving?
So the fish that came back, they would pull one out or several out and anoint it the first fish of the season.
First fish.
They had a little speech. They had
Okay.
some blessings of the water. Everybody drank some of the water. They would cook the fish, and
Okay.
everybody got a little bite of the first fish.
Oh,
You put the bones back,
sounds nice.
and you had a whole blessing and back to nature thing.
That sounds nice.
They still happen today.
I was just going to say.
If you're out there during the salmon run, a lot of the tribes have open to the public ones because it's a very conservation oriented thing.
Oh, I love that.
So first salmon. This is a real thing.
First fish?
First fish. First salmon.
What's it called? I like first fish. More illiterate.
This
Alliteration. Illiterate.
is a small font on the outline here.
Well, okay. Rewind and tell us what we said.
First salmon.
Oh, first salmon. Okay.
First salmon.
I changed it. Sorry.
Before we come back with our last prop, we're going to take a quick break. We're back.
What could this final product be?
One last prop.
Prop, product, same. Oh, of course.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
America's #1 gas station snack.
I don't know if I've ever had beef jerky.
What?
Sorry, but you've learned a lot about me over the years.
I actually thought you liked jerky for some reason.
I
I thought
am-
it was a good salty snack for you.
I mean, I think I would. Protein, salt, what's not to like? Maybe I've had it. I don't really know.
So jerky is just a dried preserved meat
It's
preserved
just
by
so chewy.
getting all of the moisture out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I trust your jerky is the thing. I don't trust jerky I can buy at a gas station because I just don't know.
Guess the first animal that was made into jerky. Not preserved meat. Jerky.
Deer?
Nope. You can guess again or I can tell you. You pick.
Is it a animal that can fly?
Nope.
A bear.
I mean, any animal can fly if you push it out a window, but no, not a bear. It was a
Okay.
llama.
No way.
It was a llama.
Come on, llama, red pajama.
So,
Stop. A llama?
jerky comes to us from the Incas down in, Chile, etc.
llama?
And they called their dried meat charqui.
Sharky? Like charred meat?
CH-ARKI.
Okay.
The Spaniards rock up and they're like, hey, what's this stuff? It's pretty good. They're like, jerky. And the Spaniards are like, okay, charqui.
Mm-hmm.
CHARQIY. And then the English people are like, oh, this is pretty good. That was a bad thing. Let's do an Englishism. Oh, I do say, mate, this is pretty good. What is it? Oh, that was terrible.
This is really great.
They turned it into jerky.
Okay, I don't understand why the llama.
That's what
That's just
that was the animal they had.
Bountiful animal at the time?
Yeah, they didn't have cows.
Or deer?
I don't know if there's deer down in.
Huh. I don't know either, I guess.
But they had llamas.
Okay, that's so crazy and so wait, I'm sorry. Is llama jerky still a thing today?
I'm sure you can have human jerky. Hannibal Lecter said that. I don't know if you're aware.
Let us know if you've tried llama jerky, and if you haven't, Jeff
There's
Anderson, please try it.
Pretty cool process. They're up there in the Andes Mountains. They get their meat. They put it out on racks to get it flat. It's 12,000 feet high, so it's very direct sun, very cold. They let it freeze overnight.
Yep.
The water comes out. They scrape it off because it's so windy. And they have charky. And they had this whole, if you're not aware of this, there's this whole roadside network. So the Incas had an incredible road network, especially since they were in the mountains.
Okay.
And they had these little roadside inns called tampus, and they had the charky there. And so, like, when you were traveling, this is obviously very good, and you could go and you get your charky and just keep going.
I love that.
And from
it's
there,
a road trip snack.
Yeah, so
the original road trip snack.
It's still a road trip. It's number one food at gas stations, and it was the road trip snack of choice.
Wait, it's really
in the Incan Empire.
The number one food at gas stations?
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
It blows my mind.
Tyler used to like a teriyaki one, I remember, and it just like smelled up the whole car. But
it smells so bad.
I bet that my kids love it too. I don't really know. I should maybe revisit it.
So those are things. There's one other one in here about Bison Burgers. I don't have a problem for
You didn't bring a Bison Burger?
I didn't.
Thank you. I don't have it in me to finish one right now. Or try
Bison,
one.
The food of the American plains. It's a fun one.
The Bison Burger. Okay.
I think there's some really fun stuff in this article if you're interested in where some of these foods that we just take for granted come from. And each little story it's kind of cool because each of these foods has a party that's associated with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like kind of a harvest party, or in the case of the bison, which we would talk about at the end, it took a lot of work to
I'm sure.
break down a bison.
Yeah.
And everything was used. You hear that story all the time. So party at the end of that. So there's a little bit about the people that brought you this food. There's a little bit about the celebration they had with this food. And just kind of interesting little fun trivia facts.
It kind of goes back to our original podcast we did together, the Dinner Plus Drinks, where we talk about like the celebration and the stories of food, dating back to, I don't know, whenever charky was a thing, or whenever we were eating llama, how they did all of these kind of celebration festivals around their food. So look at that, the circle of life. That's what we got for you.
I'm still chewing on the jerky because it is chewy.
It is really hard to eat while trying to speak into a microphone. But so are the chips. So, we're just doing our best.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening to episode 10, Indigenous Foods. I thought it was interesting to do the research. I had a lot of fun.
Great.
I hope you enjoyed
10 episodes.
All the fun things. We are next week going to be having even more fun. It is episode 11.
What are we talking about?
Bridget's favorite.
Oh,
the one that you've really been dreading.
Endless. Oh, yeah. What is it?
Whiskey.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be a substitute for this one.
So we'll, if you have ideas of ways to torture Bridget or not torture Bridget,
like make it like a whiskey slush. Isn't that a drink?
That is.
Just blend it with a lot of ice.
We could do that.
Mostly ice.
We could do that. But we'll be talking about how whiskey overtook rum as the American spirit of choice.
I'll be adding this tapped maple syrup to mine.
Thanks for watching. Share with friends. Subscribe. Hit that button. Bing, 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 bing. Love you, Ron. Thanks for listening.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Late Ron shout out. Bye.
Bye.